was sitting around the breakfast table with a bunch of guys, and it reminded me of an incident that took place at a former job. This was before ministry. I was a city manager. It's kind of like being the chief executive officer of a business. I was responsible for leading an organization with a big budget and lots of employees. I was the man. I wore a suit every day. One day I was working at my desk and I heard a woman scream from the other side of the office building. Just a few seconds later, the screaming woman ran into my office. She explained that she needed help. She had found a cockroach in her office, and for whatever reason, she thought this was a problem for the CEO. Remember, I was the guy who wore a suit every day. I'm not sure why I did it, but I slowly pushed my chair away from the desk, walked down the hall, and entered the screaming woman's office, and then proceeded to kill the cockroach. I was wearing my suit, which, of course, I wore every day. It's been years since that incident. I don't wear suits anymore, but there must still be days when I come home looking a little mopey. I guess the frustration must be all over my face. Emily, my wife, will take one look at me and ask, "Did you have to kill cockroaches today?" I've grown wiser, though. I've learned that there are things that I can do to avoid getting stuck killing cockroaches. It's really my responsibility to move beyond just reacting to what's urgent. It includes things like blocking time out in my schedule to dream, to plan, and to work on the big picture projects. Empowering other competent leaders, not just delegating the tasks. Identifying my strengths, and then finding others who are different than me to manage around my weaknesses. Hiring an assistant, someone who's not a secretary, but rather a leader and a project manager. And then finally, I have found that I need to surround myself with problem solvers rather than problem messengers. You know, I could go on, but the point here is I'm typically the problem when my day is filled with killing cockroaches. It's easy to blame the screaming person who runs into my office, but oftentimes I'm the one who has allowed and really sometimes created those urgent demands. So the moral of the story is this: you get to decide where your time goes. You can spend it moving forward, or you can spend it putting out fires. You get to decide. If you don't decide, others will decide for you. You may not be wearing a suit, but you'll definitely be killing cockroaches every day.